Hey guys, Rancher here, bringing on stock of commentary. Avalon MSL, round of 8, Group C. This is probably the group I look forward to the most. Bisu up against Iris here on Byzantium, or a Byzantium 3. We're going to have Iris as the teal terran here at the 1 o'clock, and that means we're going to have Bisu at the 11 o'clock. I believe that was the the blue protoss, I'm sorry. So yeah, Bisu up against Iris. I'm really looking forward to this match because Bisu, you know, unceremoniously getting himself knocked out of the Bacchus OSL. Wow, that was... Yeah, up against Terran players. He's PvT lately. He hasn't been showing it. He showed it up against Fantasy. I gotta say, he might be thinking of focusing more on the MSL. Definitely at this point, so he's most likely practicing crap load. And he has no worries so far for the... he's not in the GOM, he's not in the OSL. He has no worries so far for the Pro League playoffs because SK are at the top position. So they just have to sit there and wait to find out who their opposition is and just find out who they could possibly be facing off against. So until then, he's just alongside his usual practice time. He most likely just has a lot of time to practice exactly for his PvT. So it definitely has the Terrans there to help him out. You know, there is, of course, Fantasy when you need some help now. Fantasy really liking his aggressive vulture harassment play, and Iris also a very, very aggressive player. Gonna put down a forward Rax. No, I don't think. No, never mind. Not so forward. Never mind. Thought he was putting in a slightly different position. Apologize about that. Bisu going for his assimilator and his gateway, sending out the probe scout in the correct direction. So he's gonna be very annoying. Bisu really, really annoying with his scout. We're gonna see what actually managed to steal the gas. No, never mind. Iris has that covered long since. Got to go up a little bit earlier up against a protoss up against a Terran if you're going to try to steal his gas. But he's definitely going to try to harass this SCV, trying to prevent his barracks from coming up. And Iris is going to pull off an SCV though, so I think he's going to be able to prevent this as long as Bisu is just going to run around and be overall annoying. He's very annoying with his probe scout when he doesn't lose it early. Really, if you want to prevent Bisu from being very annoying, you got to kill the probe scout. Right now, Iris sending 2 SCVs right after that. Almost losing his SCV! Oh man, Bisu so persistent. Oh man, does take out an SCV. Doesn't prevent the Rax, doesn't delay the Rax that much, or at all, but does manage to take out an SCV. So Iris shocked there a little bit. This is what happens when you allow Bisu's probe to stay alive for too long. You got to kill it as quickly as possible, because that's what he'll do. Bisu absolutely beautiful with his probe harassment, man. The things he does with his probes is insane. Let's see, factory and another supply depot going down. So interesting enough, like a partial makeshift wall being put down by Iris, just so he can kind of run with his forces around, run with a marine behind that. Not quite sure if he can run it between the buildings, but he can definitely run behind that. Just go, haha, can't hit me. So let's see, Cybernetics core spinning, so he's definitely getting goon range. I'm not seeing the second gateway coming out, so I don't think this is 10-15. Push. He does have his first Zealot out. This is not 10-15. Well, of course, first Zealot should be a clue that it's not 10-15. Oh my god. I don't know my StarCraft terminology. Not as well as I should, though. Probe alongside a Zealot now. There are 3 Marines to help defend, so Iris is going to run those down, right down the ramp. Yep, right between those buildings where the Zealot and the Probe are going to be less of a pain in the ass. 4th Marine coming down, so the Zealot and Probe not going to be able to accomplish too much aside from scouting. And Iris did go for, I believe, machine shop, and of course Dragoon's gonna take a little while to kill this Terran SCV. Still doesn't have range at this point, so SCV is gonna be able to go and find, I believe, Dragoon 6 shots needed to kill the SCV, so it's horrible there. Another Dragoon coming up. The SCV barely gonna spot the tech. Oh no, he doesn't. Spots the gateway, so he does know that they're not gonna be a second gateway up, so most likely can tell that Bisu is gonna go possibly for tech or this. Bisu probably actually going to go for his expansion. Feels that a couple of Dragoons and a Zealot are enough to put down some pressure, and I think they actually are. Iris on the opposite side has 6 Marines, so I assume he's waiting for his initial tank, then go out and push. He's actually putting down his second factory, so never mind that. Usually see just 6 Marines, 1 fac, getting that tank, then getting a vulture with mines, and then just getting expansion. But no, Iris actually going to put down a lot of pressure. He has second factory up, so we're going to see whether I don't think he's going to skip the tank. I am not because you really need a tank alongside those Marines to help against the Dragoon. So yeah, there you go. 6-7 Marines alongside SCV and the tank. Now going to go and put on some pressure. A couple of Dragoons going to try to micro against this a little bit. They do have range at this point, I believe. So 3 Dragoons now. Bisu really has to keep Iris inside of his base while he gets up his Well, he gets up his economic play, just microing beautifully those Dragoons. There is a Vulture out in the field there as well. Zealot goes down pretty quickly. Now it's Sevilla alongside helping put down the pressure. Most of the Marines have been lost at this point. One single Marine left, and we're going to see most likely going to get taken down. No! Yes, does go down. 2 Vultures in the tank, so Bisu, beautiful pressure early on. And Iris is in a lot of trouble at this point. I gotta say, putting down some mines, that's gonna help. Just all those mines bunched up together, so that means that Dragoon micro against those is gonna be pretty dangerous. We're gonna see whether Bisu actually decides to go for it or not. But no siege mode yet. He went for those mines smartly, I gotta say. 4 Dragoons there at this point. Probe Scout did go down, but Iris is going to have to produce a ton of forces at this point to help him against it. He's getting siege. Bisu should have his natural expansion ready very soon. Now finally moving his Dragoons back. Yeah, natural expansion up and running. Iris is going to fall back behind economically severely. Observatory coming up for Bisu, so he's just going to play standard, go for his expansion, then get his observatory up to get the scout. Could go for Reaver play after that. And Iris at this point is going to push out his 3 tanks alongside Vultures. I assume he's going to get siege mode just as soon as those tanks get to Bisu's base. And Iris really has to go out and put some pressure on. He's going to be in a lot of trouble if he doesn't. I believe he pulled SCVs off gas to finally put down his natural expansion. He really needs to catch up economically and do some damage economically. Really do some troop damage, kill all those Dragoons. Go and kill some probes, because without that, he's not going to be able to accomplish too much. Vultures moving up first. We're going to see if they actually have some mines to help support. Siege mode not quite ready. Those tanks waiting for siege mode. We're going to see whether the Bisu actually manages to push it just enough time. We're going to see whether Iris might actually decide not to. Vultures are going to go inside, try to plant some mines. So Iris is going to be a little bit of trouble there. We're going to see whether the mines can manage to get some probes alongside. Vultures still running around. Some getting taken out, but now some going to run around inside the main. Try to put some mines around there. Tanks moving in close as well. Mines coming up and being microed well. Several Dragoons still on the field for Bisu. Iris at this point just, I think, rally pointing several Vultures and trying to plant down a lot of mines. Mines coming up, but Dragoons are being killed on all sides. Bisu still has several Dragoons to help him defend. And Probe still dying to the Vulture play. 2 tanks still on the field. No he's still prepared. And the last Dragoon is actually going to go down here to tank play. More pylons to be put down to prevent those Vultures from coming in, but still a Vulture right inside Bisu's main. 8 probe kills at this point before it finally gets taken down. Iris with beautiful play tanks inside of the natural expansion with more Vultures coming in. I thought Bisu would have had an advantage here, but it just did not have the troops. Iris with beautiful micromanaging, taking out so many probes. The tanks still alive. Vultures moving in, planting mines everywhere. Last Dragoon again going to get taken down. Bisu in a horrible position overall. Wow! Iris bringing the pressure, planting mines outside of gateways. Now the tanks and Vultures right inside of Bisu's main. All these probes being pulled off the line, try to fight, but Dragoon goes down in the mines. All the probes being completely slaughtered. More mines coming down, and Bisu, you can tell the look on his face. He came here to play StarCraft, but he did not come here to play the Berserker StarCraft. Oh man, I thought Bisu was putting on early pressure, but then he just pulled his Dragoons back, and I believe that was a mistake. If he kept these Dragoons there, would have been able to tell precisely maybe when Iris went for his push. Should have at least kept a scout outside, maybe a probe if nothing else, to know when Iris went for this, and then Iris just knocked his door down when I thought Bisu would have been able to defend. Thinking himself like, I can't believe I didn't defend against that. What the hell was that? Iris taking 1-0. Wow, it's so good to see the veteran take one. But this is, of course, a 5-game set. You can never count Bisu out. So Iris going to sit there along with Quandra, who has his next matchup up against Zero now. So yeah, CJ has, of course, 3 players inside of the quarterfinals. So this shows you how deep that lineup is. I just really look forward to seeing what happens overall. There's a reason I look forward to Bisu and Iris the most. Seeing the Berserker play much better than he's played in the last year. It's absolutely brilliant. Here's to seeing Iris in the semifinals. Not that I would begrudge Bisu a win either, but here's to seeing Iris in the semifinals. Wow. Wow. You saw what happened. Vultures, tanks, Dragoons go splat, probes go splat, every protoss thing goes splat, Iris just Berserker rush,